What's up, everybody? Welcome. Fantastic Friday. Asterbate. You had a lot in common with Kaprachik. You both like to play Bishop E3 on the white side of Caro-Kann type French positions. What's up, Antonio? Antonio Banderas. Cheesy Noob. Dracofire. Man, every day is a work day almost for me. I really need a vacation. All work and no play. Alright, but we're going to enjoy it. We enjoy our work. We enjoy what we do here. Cheesy Noob, Dracofire starting the challenges. It is Friday. I take challenges from whoever I get, as long as they've got 100 rated games. Cheesy Noob likes closed positions, kind of locking it up. It's funny, I haven't played E4 against Cheesy Noob much. It seems like we always have some kind of Slav or Knight F3. DK guy always complains about that. There's certain players who it seems to be there's some sort of subconscious thing going on. What if you try to do the opposite to Cheesy Noob? Like, he loves to trade bishops for knights. What if you, like, force him to, like, trade your bishops for his knights? Would he, like, freak out? Like, do the opposite. Here, take my bishops. I'm forcing him to take my bishops. This is a variation. I don't know the theory. Bishop A6 right away? Wow. You like that diagonal, huh? I gotta remember this is 5 minutes. I don't have unlimited time here. I touch my knight. Yeah, you better be careful with the other one. But it's okay if he closes it and he doesn't have knights, I guess. The important thing is that you disarm him from having knights. This doesn't seem unreasonable for black. Yeah, maybe I have to do something. I might have to take extreme measures here. I might even have to play C4. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm trying to do it under the right circumstances. Yeah. That's nice. Let's see, knight E5. Knight E5, he just plays maybe queen C7. Situation is not so useful. Queen C1. Knight E5, queen C7, F4. Not that optimistic. Guess I can play e5, closing my own bishop in. Seems like a great idea. I have weaknesses on the dark squares here, which I'm not that thrilled about. Took with the knight. I wasn't surprised if I saw queen f6 there. Black's position isn't that bad, despite the bad bishop on a6. Doesn't seem that bad. Time to castle. His only problem is his bad bishop. Double pawns. Okay, slightly. Double pawns are a slight issue. Okay. Now what do I do? He doesn't know what to do with bishops. Like, what are bishops? What do you use those for? Want to trade your bishop? So queen f4, pawn takes e5. Closing it up. Yep. Seems like a legit move. What am I doing? Wait, where? Cheesy Knight. That should be your name. Cheesy Knight. It's gonna be like no way to break through. How do I break through? Play it again, Sam. No, I got no place to put my pieces here. We're gonna need that square. Oh no. Asper, you did that? Are you serious? I might regret this move. I'm gonna regret this move. I'm gonna regret my last move. For sure. Missed Queen H6, guys. I could have taken on A5. That was kind of controversial. Stating the obvious. Wow. Crazy noob. It's coming to get me. And my mated. You got that. I thought the exchange sack was sort of a desperate and unnecessary try. The devil's advocate is here. Let's see. So is my attack actually breaking through? Because if it's not, then he shouldn't sack the exchange. Probably. He has this defense, which was his original idea, by the way. You know, maybe he should have just stuck with his plan. I mean, it's easy to say after I saw the engine, but it's obvious when he played knight b8, that's what he was doing. He's getting his knight back in the game. And he's just in time to get there. He's just in time to get over there. Interesting battle, man. I don't think that was long enough. If g4, knight d7. So I have to do g5. He plays knight f8 and my rook is trapped. Honestly, I missed this. Thought he had knight takes h6. Knight takes g6. Of course. That wins for me. Wow, that's fortunate. So knight f8 doesn't hold on. This doesn't work. Looks like he's in trouble. There was one point where he was equal according to the engine. After queen g1. So he should have done the exchange sack a move earlier. He just hesitated too long. I mean, it doesn't look like he has enough with the knight on a6, but it's coming in anyway. Yeah, he came back to a6. He lost the tempo. If he sacks the exchange now, wow, it's enough. Rook takes, g4, rook b2, check. It's just like the game, but he's like a move ahead. Damn, he has a really evil move here. Rook here. And now this. Why can't I play king e2? What? I don't understand. So apparently I just don't have enough of an attack. What? Dude, queen e3. f6. This is funny. Man, dude. Of course, I saw this. gf6, ef6 threatening rook g7. I'm just going to win the exchange back. Your queen f8. Here. Your knight is a little out of play. The engine says it's a draw. Damn. So finally you have this. Nice arrow. Finally you have a great activation. It saves you. It's a draw. Looks like it was a draw. Alright. Drakfire Morales Dweep, Car Park, Gringo Magic, and Arsenal fan. Got a lot of challenges. I'm going to play as many games as I can. If they're this long, though, we're not going to get to many. Thank God it's not Arsenal fan again. Can you give me time odds, Arsenal? Like 5-1 or something? I think I'm going to need some time mods from you. No, I wouldn't have seen queen takes rook. I mean, don't think I would do that. Unless I had no other choice. No, not Krapnik, Car Park. They're different. They sound similar, but they are different. Is that also Arsenal fan? No, the ratings don't jive. Car Park isn't like 2000. That's Spawn to be wild. But it sounds like they're from the same family. Anatoly Karpak and Vladimir Krapnik. But my favorite is Carjacking. They would all get together for a tournament, a round robin. Oh no. Come on now. That's not cool. Wait, are you is that the real GM Tranquilizer or a clone? I don't understand now. I'm getting confused. Because That's not... Alright. I'm real confused. Because I put a VIP on somebody yesterday, but I didn't know if you were the clone. I don't know who I VIP'd. I guess it was the right one. That's good. So bishop h3. If it's bishop h3, it's for me. But you're going to try to hurt me now. That's sort of disturbing. You know, the h5, h4 style thing. I can't sit here and just accept that. We have to act quickly. Well, the offer will expire. Act quickly or offer will expire. I didn't really want to do this, but it's fine. I feel like he should play h5 directly. But I mean, maybe he can't justify it. I don't know. Objectively, it would be better to try to pry open my king side with h5, h4 with the bishop still on h3. I don't know if his position is justified to withstand that or not. Bang! Open it up. Open sesame. You feel this is wasting time for black. We agree on something. Black took on d5 with the knight. Also strange. I feel strange about that a little bit. Yeah, I mean, well, you got to be more limited in what you try to do with black versus white. I mean, if you're playing the black side of the London system, where they do some sort of hacker attack like you're talking about, I mean, any kind of bishop wherever, queen c8, bishop h3, it's obviously going to work better if you have an extra tempo. When you're black, you're more limited in what you can do. Princess chess 6-4 or 6-4-6-4. Is there a clone princess chess? Small streamers. We could just call streamers by income level. I'd be like lower, upper, lower income. Lower middle class. Hikaru had like 12,000 viewers yesterday. I don't know, I'm just making it up. There have to be like subdivisions, Arsenal. I don't know. Hikaru must really like, he must really like enjoy streaming. Because if you had as much money as him, I can't really see. Honestly, I would do something else. But I can't really. But I guess, he's making good money. I don't know. You'd think like if you're as rich as Hikaru, you could make more money doing something else. He can make more money than most people by streaming, but I guess he just loves chess, and it's his only outlet. Which isn't bad. Do I play baseball? I used to play baseball when I was in high school. Now I'm just a seller of baseball bats. I sell rare baseball bats at discount prices. But it's just a part-time thing. C5. Cola, why are you not playing rated games? Because I don't like giving my opponents advantages, like having more time since I'm talking and stuff. If I play rated games, I'm at a distinct disadvantage. I don't really think that's a good idea. C5 is an interesting move. Why would you want to play rated games at a distinct disadvantage? I'm not really sure. Like, if you want to lose your rating points, I guess it's a good idea. I play rated games. I have a rating. I don't play much at all if you follow my account. I don't have much time to play. Unfortunately, like, this problem occurred in my life a while ago where I had to start working. And I just don't have any time to play. Like, I would love to sit around all day and just play. That's what I did when I was a teenager. I just played Blitz with my friends for hours on end, but there are just too many responsibilities. I wish I could play. Maybe I'll get to play some games tonight. Fridays are generally like one of my only nights when I have some free time. This opening is like, he's a genius, honestly. This C file thing. VIP. Schieberspieler. The fake tranquilizer is here. I love chess. I'd love to play and not have to stream. Actually, I don't mind the streaming. I like streaming, but I'd also like to just play undisturbed sometimes. It messes with my thought process trying to explain what I'm doing all the time. Definitely not optimal for my results. But it's good for you guys to be able to see a master level player, talking about what he's thinking. Drakafire played this very, very interestingly. I mean, I don't know, he got away with that queen, which should have been kind of exposed on the C file. I thought the way he played the opening was rather suspicious, honestly. With the H5 and stuff. He's a very creative player. Asobe should be a VIP. VIPs are like rising up now. Give them a little power and see what happens. It's unbelievable. Give them an inch and they take a mile. They're starting to make demands. Man. Who's the one that started this movement? Arsenal? Or Schieberspieler? The VIP. Asobe for VIP. Damn, dude. It's a pretty amazing game by Black, actually. He managed to sort of just keep everything together in a precarious situation. Queen on c8. Yeah, maybe we can buy VIP with enough channel points. Like, everybody's going to be a VIP. All you guys are going to be VIPs. But I think that's a good idea. President of the channel. I don't think he wants all the attention. You guys can elect your own president. The Channel Association. President of the Channel Association. Yeah, that's true. Well, he usually puts the quotes. He likes those chess quotes, and he's constantly... Yeah, he does like a little attention, that's true. He's down with the chess quotes, for the most part. Okay, do I ever, like, get to do anything in this game? It's pretty unbelievable. Can I make a threat? Do you mind? Would you mind if I had a threat at some point? He still just continues. It's unbelievable. Wow. It's just unreal. Equalizing. Damn it. It's just a draw. It's a pretty amazing game by Black, the way he defended this. It's hard to believe he's 57-1. But that's what I've said in the past. Like, I don't understand why I've beaten him all those games. He's too good for that. It's very strange. Today he didn't want to lose. He's like, that's enough. I don't want to lose today. Pretty suspicious score. I think he just feels sorry for me, so he lets me win all the games. Way to clear advantage, but this is pretty amazing from here on out. Yeah, I mean, I could have pulled the trigger on rook c1. I was afraid of knight c4. I was a little too lazy to calculate here. So we let him get away with that queen there. Waiting for Black to make a mistake, but it just never materialized. This was a really nice pawn sacrifice. Check this out. A6. He sacks a pawn long term. That was quite a judgment. I'm slightly better, but this is another move. I mean, damn, dude. He played 18 CPL with 3 inaccuracies. I had 18 CPL with 4 inaccuracies. My advantage peaked at 1.3 pawns, according to the engine. Here. I'm not sure it's really that high, though. That was a great game. Bad opening, but good game. A lot of tough opponents. Dweep. And Anatoly Morales. Oh no. What happens here again? Is it Weird Wednesday? Ah. What is this? King's Gambit? I'm missing a chance to beat you again? Sheer Spieler is like subtly... Well, VIPs can go first. I guess VIPs have the right to request moving up in the list. Are you suggesting I should play you now while you're still sleepy? Steinitz played f5. I think there was a game where somebody played bishop takes g8. It's an awful move for white. So this seems fun. Like a reverse King's Gambit declined. Vienna Gambit or something like that. You're not fully awake. You said I'm missing my chance. I don't feel bad. Normally I'm really tired, sleepy the first 30 minutes, but I got some sort of REM sleep last night. Vote pass in favor of Asterbate for VIP installation. Yeah, Princess Chess claimed yesterday after staying up all night, drinking a liter of Pepsi, that she just woke up. Her veins were like coursing with caffeine. And they're like, oh, I just woke up. Bishop takes c3. Unprovoked exchange on c3? That seems weird, doesn't it? Is this like a reverse Baltic? It's a reverse mirror image Baltic. Yeah, funny. The idea of bishop takes b1. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to fool Morales. Bishop c4 f5. I suspect it's not safe for black, but there's very little known analysis. You won't even find this on Eric Rosen's channel. Purveyor of bad openings. Maybe not on his channel, but he has like studies here on lichess. I've seen viral studies on the Stafford Gambit arsenal. promotion of bad openings. It should be a penalty worse than death. It's one of the most trendy studies on lichess, I think. Astrobate, everyone likes you, but seriously, never insulting anyone. The vote passed 5-0. Yeah, he's one of the most well-behaved viewers on the stream. I think Astrobate deserves to be a VIP. So what's up here? You're giving me a pawn? It's like Halloween, you know. Always inspect your candy for poison. Yeah, it's not safe to come out. I shouldn't have taken that knight on c3. I forgot I wasn't playing Cheesy Noob. I'm gonna regret this. Principled chess. No, I'm just kidding. I just saw the study on the Stafford Gambit. I was like, what? People are being fed false information from an authority in this day and age? Imagine that. A person, a respected public figure, disseminating fake information. Unbelievable. Frank Brady. Jesus. On Perpetual Podcast. Now that's a name I have not heard in a long time. I'm gonna have to think this through. I tried castling, but he said it's illegal. How old is Frank Brady? I had completely forgotten about him in Zen Chess. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, no, I've heard good things about Ben's podcast. Even Arsenal fan knows who Tom Brady is. Glorified media machine. Tom Brady is a traitor. He's also probably a Republican, Trump supporter. Alright, what is this? The New England Patriots are ridiculous. I'm embarrassed to have lived in New England and been a supporter. I don't understand. Please don't hurt me. If this works, one time Morales mated me and won in the simul, where I had no idea what was coming. I'm afraid it's like that. What am I missing here? So, Frank Brady is 86. Dude, what is Morales doing? Astrobit, I think that's possible. That's a disqualification for being a VIP by stream, dude. Being a Kanye supporter. That could be automatic disqualification. Can I castle kingside? Bishop e6 and grab the knight. You want a whole knight? That's kind of greedy, isn't it? I was just so excited. Look at this move. I was so excited that, I mean, for Morales to drop material with white. Speaking of not fully awake. I never know if he's telling the truth about voting for Kanye West or not. Anyway, back to what Zenchess was saying. Frank Brady is an author. Chess author. But the Perpetual podcast seems like maybe one of the only chess podcasts worth watching. Dweep, Gringo Magic, Arsenal fan, Kylor, worth listening to, I should say. Dweep. Do you say watching or listening to podcasts? What's the correct adjective? Yeah, Dweep is weird. I think he's a smurf. It's probably one of the other players. Yeah, I mean, technically a podcast by definition originally was like audio, but now I don't know what to say. With technology changing every day, trends changing. Seems like ultimately, I mean, like, if you go to 538, they have podcasts or whatever. They're video. Political podcast. So podcast is not necessarily just audio anymore. That's the point. Alright, E3. So Dweep, I don't know, I think he's a Smurf account. He's probably like the same person who plays me like 4 games per stream with different accounts or something. I don't know. He's got 1,000 games plus, so it's... Arsenal's the dubious one with all of his Smurf accounts. Claims that he only has one Smurf account. Arsenal fan, do you think I would gain anything from entering Hastings Open at my current strength? What are you talking about? Hastings Open? They doing like an online version? Can I play Bishop A5? When lockdown ends. Huh. Damn, dude, that's optimistic. It's not like you to be so optimistic. Yeah, I hope that the Hastings tradition doesn't die. They've already struggled. Like, not having a year... I mean, this would be like the first year when there was no Hastings tournament, so... Pop G, what's up? Grandmaster Pop Jula is raiding with a party of 36. Welcome to Pop Jula viewers. Good morning, people. I saw you analyzing something there this morning before my stream. I was briefly briefly stopping by to check out Pop G's stream. You had some nice position for white on the board, and you were looking at like queen takes h6 threats. Was that a game of yours, Pop G? This bishop a5 looks kind of dubious, huh? Hastings is a traditional tournament. They used to have a round robin. It was like a chess festival, but it's sort of died down in recent times. Would like the longest running chess tournament in the world, probably. But I mean, Arsenal fan, of course it would be. Of course it would be useful to play. What would the tournament be? Which group? If you played? Like you're talking about maybe playing next year. Oh, Pop G, I just saw you analyzing something on your stream. There was some sort of attacking position where you were just analyzing games. You're doing Hungarian School of Chess, right? I'm playing the Hübner down a tempo now. That makes a lot of sense. Down a tempo. Hübner down a tempo. Great. I just saw a position where you were analyzing some attacking position for white, where you were threatening queen takes h6 and black played king f8. Like maybe 20 minutes ago. But I wasn't sure what you were looking at. Hungarian School of Chess, very famous and strong. I don't know my Hungarian School of Chess well enough. The games of Sabo Laszlo. Cool, that's awesome. I don't know Sabo's games well enough. The only games from Sabo I know are some, like the most famous tournaments he played in. Bucharest, 1953. There was like Zurich. I don't know his games that well, like other famous players. Schieberspieler is like a typical kid. No respect for the elders. No respect for the history. Schieberspieler doesn't even know who Capablanca is. That's alright. I'm sure a lot of the top players in the world don't have much. I'm just kidding. We're just kidding. Schieberspieler knows who most of the world champions are. D5. Wow. Guys, check out Pop G's stream. He's even got a follower. Big fan of Pop G. He's got groupies. I need groupies. How do you get groupies? No, seriously, welcome to the Friends from Pop G stream. We play in the streamer battle on Sundays with Vita Levente and the Tranquilizers. You're not going to field the team, Pop G? You play for the other teams. I don't know what to do here. This is weird. I feel like I screwed this up by losing a tempo. I played bishop a5. I was like being experimental. But this move is just not really great, I guess. And if I do that, I can't now just exchange on c3. I'm down a tempo. I like using all my time for nothing. I feel like I'm playing the Gingy Indian. White's probably slightly better here. The English Masters. You're not playing anymore there? He says I'm sleepy after lunch. After lunch? You didn't have lunch already. Early lunch. Alright. This f4 is a strong move. Dweep is just going to wipe me out here. Damn. That is not a friendly move. Wow. I feel like I just got assassinated by white. Man, this is ugly, dude. I'm lost here. Nearly lost. This is not good. F4 is actually very strong there. Black's position is highly suspect. Highly suspect. Yeah, he was playing... Hey, what's up, Angelica Chessborn? Everybody from the streamer battle is here. Join our streamer battle with the Tranquilizers and others on Sunday in Angelica Chessborn. The Pop G team in the house. What's up, everybody? Early morning streaming. He can't. I guess you don't like to do lunchtime. So what's up? You've been a follower for 5 minutes to be able to greet me. Thank you. We have that enabled. I never know when it's turned on or not. Sorry about that. Now you can cancel being a follower. No, I'm serious. Thank you for following. Guys, you can check out Angelica's stream as well. She's playing in our Sunday streamer battle. And I know that Pop G was playing for your team on Sundays. It's a good top player to have on your Blitz team. He seems like a monster. I can't do anything against him. I just want to resign when I play Pop G, like right away. Too fast, too good. Usually people are either good or fast, but he's both, which makes him pretty difficult to deal with. So what? You have one master in my country. What are you talking about? We have a former Welsh champion who is 20-50 FIDE. What do you mean? Your county. Now White is kind of let this slip. We're going to blockade the structure. I thought he had a good game when he played f4. Now we've got the knight on d6. Good pressure on these pawns. Set up the blockade. Angelica Chessborn, he accidentally joined for your team. But in the past, he's played on your team, right? Sometimes I don't pay that close attention, but I thought that I'd seen him more than once playing on your team. I never cheat on my team, play for other teams. I'm faithful. A4, A5. So Arsenal fan, you're serious? You're talking about your county? How big is a county in the UK? I have no clue. County Squire. I thought so. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to listen. I'm very naive. I'll believe anything the ladies tell me. She's joking all the time. That's a good way to be. Don't be too serious. Thank you guys for joining me. I mean, this is a little awkward. We're going to have to handle this backward pawn here. VIP Schieberspieler. We should make Pop G a VIP and Angelica. All the streamers should automatically be VIPs. Alright. Rook A1. Not all the time. This B pawn is a serious problem. That requires defense from a piece, which is... Oh my god, I just tried to make an illegal move. I'm crazy. Whoa, did you see that? I just tried to play Queen H4. I think I'm having vision problems. That's insane. I almost lost some time because I tried to make an illegal move. I've been known to try to make illegal moves before. Famously, 2 moves in a row. Speaking of Hastings, they get angry when I tell the same stories over and over again. I'm kind of famous for that too. Typical. Damn, this is definitely risky. blockader in place. Damn, that's gonna drop too. Chess dweep. Man, dude, you're harassing me now. He's harassing me. Are you kidding? Stop harassing me. This guy is good. But eventually he's going to give me something. He's got quickness. But I'm up a pawn. I don't know if it's enough. Man. Rapid fire moves. He is quick, wow. I'm telling you, I think it's a Smurf account. Who does Dweep remind us of most? I knew that was a bad idea. I'm trying to like self-made myself. Look at this. I'm just trying to figure out who it is. And how are they so fast? They're 1800 in bullet. My God. Dweep reminds me of someone else very strongly. I'm actually confused. That was convenient. Now I can resign. Offered me a draw. Felt bad. So who is Dweep a Smurf account for? I want to know. Thanks for telling me. The rook is hanging. He plays in Tranquilized Arena too. I think they're a Smurf account. No, I hate the bullet. I hate bullet style situations where I have to make moves on increment. I'm terrible. I need to have like 30 seconds on the clock to play. Or be in a really strong sort of mental groove. But I'm playing 5-3 the whole game, and then all of a sudden I'm playing, and I'm like awful when I get down to like panic mode and I have 3 seconds. I tried to make an illegal move with Queen H4 check at one point. I mean, that's crazy. I literally almost played that. I tried to play Queen H4 and almost lost on time because I'm trying to make an illegal move. Did you guys see that? My queen was on D8 and I tried to play Queen H4 and I didn't understand when my clock is running down to like 3 seconds. In my mind, there was no pawn on F6. I'm going to figure out who Dweep is. They remind me of someone very strongly. Very quick, a little bit like similar to Cheesy Noob. But I'm convinced it's not a individual account. It's definitely someone. A party. Who said party? It's Friday, you know. Why don't I create an arena on my stream? Yeah, let's do like 30-0 arena. Ringo Magic. Guys, I'm going to just play as many games as I can. Maybe I'm not as awake as I thought. You guys want to do a 30-0 arena? Get berserk and have 15 minutes? Does anybody do that? This is a terrible move. Why would you play e5? Gringo Magic is 2159. 2268 and bullet. My god. This is a serious positional mistake. 180 plus 180. I think she's joking around. We gotta be careful. She steals all the tranquilizers. They already stole you. I felt very sad when you guys stole you stole Arsenal, fan. We had like a funeral on my stream for Arsenal fan when he left the team. Chess on air. Yeah, thanks for following, Angelica. 98, man, this is strange for black. But that's an excellent position. 98 makes sense though. Can I play c5? Is that too much to ask? Probably. So what should white do? I'm not quite sure. e4. If I play b3 in the long diagonal. I'm honestly a bit confused here as to what I'm supposed to do. I guess black's turning d6, but then I could play c5. We had what do you call it, a wake, like the Irish. Lots of party and music and alcohol was involved. Arsenal. Living wake. You would have enjoyed it. Celebrating your passing. Like a kidney stone. I'm always joking around. When I'm not grumpy. Black's unconventional play here, leaving them in a rather dubious position. Not easy to finish black off, and I'm just trying to help their development a little bit, if I can. Schieberspieler is like, what? Yes, f5 makes perfect sense. Trying to get in f4, maybe g5. White should have a massive advantage here. Yeah, man, it's over. In the hands of Schieberspieler, this is over. If it was a long game, black would be dead against me too, but I'm getting old and slow. Why don't I just play knight at knight b6, actually? Whoa. Yeah, I shouldn't have given black the chance to play that. Now black gets a little bit of counterplay. I should have just played this before. I had this move for like 5 moves and then hesitated for some reason. White's still clearly better, but he who hesitates is lost. That's what I do in my tournament games. My first game in my last tournament, in the GM tournament I played, I spent like more time, clear advantage, and I spent like 25 minutes thinking about nothing until my opponent has more time than me, just thinking in circles. If I hadn't allowed b5, he would be completely shut down here. Now this is his only space that black controls, because I allowed this b5. Gringo Magi. I like how Schieberspieler says he's not awake. Gringo Magic, it sounds like some kind of poison to kill gringos. There was this mouse magic that we had. No, actually it was like a non-deadly mouse deterrent. It's a non-deadly gringo deterrent. Humane gringo deterrent. Bishop e3. Mouse magic didn't work though. It actually didn't seem to have any effect. Black's coming back though. He's not an opening specialist. I think that Pop G or Schieberspieler would have already had black resigning. Those guys like to play this type of English too. But I like to mix it up, play all different stuff. I do like the English. Black with space, you know, suddenly he's coming to life. Which way do we take now? With the pawn or with the bishop? It's a pretty tough call. Bishop takes. Does look kind of nasty. Because how's he going to cover both diagonals? Right. Don't I have bishop a7 winning the exchange? I guess it doesn't work right away, but here... Tactical buzzsaw. I did see this. Black has no squares. It even defends my rook on d6. Yeah, I mean, I should have stopped his b5. The only reason he had a chance here. It's over. I don't deserve to win this game. Playing like an idiot, as usual. Mouse magic. But the one-move combinations I see almost instantly. On my Smurf account, I'm actually 2,700 in tactics. Puzzles. For some reason on this account, okay, maybe I'm not as careful, but when I take the tactics puzzle seriously, I'm actually pretty good. Alright. Arsenal fan, Kylor, Ayeste, Schieberspieler. All these guys are regulars. It was a fun week, Arsenal. Remember when we thought that Bob died? I miss those days. So the tactical Arsenal today, or what do we got? I'm not going to give him a Benoni. He seems to want it too much. They want it too much. Never give it to them. That's my motto. Gotta be psychological. Schieberspieler can teach you how to play the semi-Tarash if you want to be a serious positional player, Arsenal. He's like a master of the semi-Tarash. Now you're going Tarash on me. Old school variation. 1920s style. This is very popular, at least on lichess. The richest people in chess say chess 960 is the future of chess. Interesting. I'm skeptical. I don't think so. It's already hard enough to get like the average population to understand normal chess. I don't know. I don't think so. Chess 960 makes me crazy. B6 is a very strange move, Arsenal. Why are you doing that? What about the long diagonal here? This is weird, but so is B6. Okay, thanks, Sinan. Then why ask me if you already know the answer? Hardly anyone plays chess 960 here, man. It's like the least popular variant on lichess. There's a better chance that Crazy House will be the next big thing, I would say. But honestly, I don't think any chess variants are ever going to be a big deal. That's my buzzkill answer. Queen A4. Try to get tactical with Arsenal, fan, at your own risk. Oh my god. What is going on here? Wow. Pawn amoeba. Check. F4. Queen F3. Arsenal, you don't like to think. You're very quick to make decisions. It's a strength and a weakness. He's lucky. Here we go with the two bishops again. Just like rapid fire moves. Do you ever make blunders? Come on. For a late starter, Arsenal fan doesn't make a lot of blunders. That's good. If I moved as quick as you, I would be hanging pieces. It was like +2. How do you know, troll? How would you know? Suspicious. He always knows the computer evaluation. Conspiracy. Conspiracy theoryist. Attacking things for the sake of attacking them is always good strategy. I know I was better, but his like rapid fire speed drives me crazy. He's playing every Blitz game like it's Bullet, and it kind of makes me insane. I mean, I don't understand, Arsenal. Do you not play Bullet? He doesn't seem to make mistakes against me. He's like 2,000 going on 2,400. Can I try to play this? No. That's a stupid idea. He's so quick. He never ever gives you any time to think. I like it when people give me time to think on their time, especially in tournament games. I think Vichy Anand will be the next world champion. Another boring match with Carlsen. He'll hire Rudy Giuliani as his manager. Man, this is a brilliant move. H5. Wow. Are you even serious? White doesn't have anything. Arsenal plays like 2,400 now. Chicks are not interested in chess. What, Jim? Where did you get that? Yeah, I know Arsenal's now much stronger than he was when he came to the stream before. He's like master strength. Actually, I think 2075 is too low. Honestly. But he's making like advanced positional decisions too. He suddenly seems to be very strong positionally as well as tactically. He tried to play the Benoni this game, but now it turned into actually a very strategic struggle. I mislabeled his style. I had put him in the category of kind of tactically oriented. Looks like it completely misevaluated him. He played an amazingly positional game last time. Yeah, dude. It's really extremely annoying. Rapid fire spamming. I don't know. Too much sugar. Did Arsenal make a tactical mistake? Does he have an answer for this too? Maybe it's just deeper than I thought. He actually blundered. It was kind of a good idea to get down on that b3 pawn and get counterattack if you can. I guess I'm winning. We should be 2 pawns up in the rook ending. But this is like a miracle. He went in for that. He went in for that crazy knight a2 plan. Even there, he may not be lost. Frankly, I wasn't really sure. Gonna make my life difficult. When he played that knight a2 thing, he could have had a very reasonable chance, I thought. Still have to make progress. Not that easy. Look at this position. He did blunder. But I thought, okay, even here, you can give the pawn on g6. But Arsenal, you had a really strong move. I thought that was your point, to play bishop h6. I mean, after bishop h6, I don't think I have anything. I thought the whole idea of king h7 was to try to play for bishop h6. I thought that's why you played h5. You played h5. This is a brilliant idea, to trade off my bishop pair. I mean, and you have a strong knight versus bishop, you're probably fine. What did I play? Rook f d1. So bishop h6. Schieberspieler would still be better. I thought that's his entire plan. Computer says I'm still better. But you know, he's so fast. And I have such a small edge. It's just not that big. Troll and a Roll said I had a bigger edge here. At some point. What did I miss then? Queen g4? I missed queen g4. The opening is no good. After that, he's okay. Yeah, you can still draw even after I mean, you're still playing for a draw even after I win g6, Arsenal. That extra pawn doesn't necessarily win the game. I didn't think I was necessarily winning. You still have counterplay. And opposite color bishops with rooks. One pawn isn't decisive. It can be, but... So he does make blunders. I know I do. Kylor with the Demetrius attack. I hate this. Let's play h5 versus everything. Ilinchich style. I bet this has been played already. I never played this, but I'm so sick of this. This f3 stuff. f3 drives me nuts. Let's just play h5. It's a normal idea in the Rouser and the English attack, Najdorf. Now we'll just transpose, I guess. But you could try to do a dragon. I don't think that's as good. The h5 dragon is pretty dubious, honestly. It's not as dubious in the Najdorf classical. I've tried to play those h5 dragon, you know, with not castling. It's totally dubious for black. The engine gives d5 as an inaccuracy. I guess you had a better move. Mikhail Talfan, welcome to the channel. Chinese. The Chinese classical. No, that's queen b8, right? What is rook b8 in the dragon called? So this is an idea in the classical Rouser, Victor Rouser. Black has setups with queen c7, a6, and rook b8. It's basically like that. We could transpose to a theoretical position, I guess. But white would have gained the tempo, like retreating the bishop back to e3 without making a move. I guess. b5, anyone? Bishop d7 is a normal rouser. This is my last game. Well, we got like a lot of challenges. Akshab. I've got an hour yet, but I don't know if we'll make it to like 7 games or not. Depends on how long they take. Is bishop e2 a mistake? Should I play knight e5? Another question. There's more questions than answers here. Why not? Maybe knight e5 is a mistake, though. Yeah, 3-0. It's the ultimate stream time control. My favorite. So now Kyler has got me with f3, h3. We have a little problem here. I'm very thirsty too. So maybe I made a mistake to play knight e5, give him f4. I should have just started the counterplay on the queen side immediately. Now f4 is going to be an issue. What about my knight? b5, f4, knight c4, take, take, e5. I don't know. I don't like this. It looks like I'm getting run down in the center with f4, and his position is good. It's possible that it's not that bad. I could even retreat my knight back to c6. Maybe knight c4 was a mistake. It doesn't look consistent. I played like h5, h4 on the king side, rook b8. My king's still in the center. My position is sort of disjointed, and white's feels very coordinated. But I have e5, take, take, knight d5, so maybe I'm okay. I see some problems, though. Lack of development. Every other stream has become a homogenized mess. If this becomes the same, I don't know what I'll do. Interesting. What exactly do you mean, Arsenal? Like, a homogenized mess? Is this... Are you saying that Angela Merkel never should have opened the borders to migrants? Is that what you're saying? You're not for immigration. One of the last solitudes. Did something change here? Because I don't change, you know. That's the greatest thing and the worst thing about me. But I don't really watch other streams too much, so I'm not sure I understand exactly what you mean. The same format? Yeah, I mean, everyone tries to copy whatever works for the other guy. But my priority isn't really like maximizing my viewers and being a partner on Twitch, and I just do what I do. I think for most people who are streaming, their main priority is trying to make as much money as possible. That's not mine. Luckily, I'm financially independent. I don't have the net worth of Hikaru Nakamura, but no, I'm just kidding. I never really meant like to do this to support myself, and I never will. I'm content with being mediocre. What is going on here? Kylor lost his mind? Or he has some deep idea? I'm just saying I think most streamers care only about money. Like people. It's the same like people in real life. I like the community. We have our own little community, and it's individual. So, I kind of hear what you're saying, Arsenal. Well, what made you bring that up? What made you bring up this comment? What made you bring up the homogenized comment? Damn, dude, Queen G5? You're like psycho. Psychopathic attacker. Damn. Tyler, you're scaring me. Why do you want to hurt me? I thought I was your friend. I'm sure that I'm winning, but I have to be careful. I'm not sure anymore. Oh, it was Sheber's joke about doing 3+0. Got it. Kai Lord. Homogenized. Your command of the English language is commendable. Asteroid never heard anyone use that except for school lunch milk. Those little milk boxes. Alright, Ayest is up. Schieberspieler is on deck. Get a little baseball reference. Do they use that in cricket? Can you be on deck in cricket? Or is that strictly baseball? I imagine it's just baseball. Georgi Girgadze. It's so close to Georgi Girgadze, Grandmaster from Georgia. Georgi Gangadze. Alright. So I say that every time he shows up. We should come up with something new. Of course. I just remember that Georgian player. So I and I had some battles in this already. And Schieberspieler beat me in this line. Actually, how quickly do lichess write back to contact emails? Are you serious? I don't know, man. That's probably pretty random. I'm not sure. They're so grumpy that I would never write them an email. I think I did, maybe like... No, I don't know that I've ever written an email to lichess. You remember this, Schieberspieler? You know I wrote them. Why do you know that? I don't think so. Not an email. I mean, I've written messages regarding like computer cheaters and stuff like that, but I don't know if I ever wrote an email to them. Master Chess Dojo is rating with a party of 1. Table for 1. Yeah, the forum about Modern Browser, I've had arguments and stuff like that. I never tried to write like an email to the lichess administrators, frankly. I've sent private messages to 1 or 2 people, but I'm sure they're busy with 100,000 viewers, 100,000 players online. I would be patient, you know. I don't want to joke around all the time. But I wouldn't expect necessarily a quick answer, and you might have to write more than once. Think of it as like trying to contact like a bureaucratic Hungarian institution or something. I don't know. You know, you probably have to try a couple times before they answer. It's like calling the mayor's office or something like that. I wouldn't be like, you know, expecting them to answer you instantaneously or automatically, and they might even not answer. They're basically running this thing with very little people, and there's 100,000 players online. I would imagine they're understaffed to handle it. But again, like if you don't hear back in a day or a couple days, I would send another message. Just keep politely harassing them. Maybe like a private message to one of the nicer like programmers or something. Honeysburger. Did they contact the Trump campaign yet? I think that there's some Trump election campaign members that might be looking for a job. They could definitely go to chess.com. I think there's a lot of leftover people from the Trump campaign. They could probably fill out chess.com. What's up, Master Chess Dojo? Great to see you, man. One of these days, hopefully when the pandemic's over, I'll come home for the U.S. Amateur Team Championship. I guess this year there won't be any, sadly, amateur team. Did my connection go down? No, we're good. Just refresh. You guys, I would just refresh. It looks good from here. Master Chess Dojo streams. Man, I think that's weird. I think I saw the move I was going to play in the future just now when I peeked at my stream. That's a good episode of science fiction. Chess science fiction episode where the chess streamer connects to another dimension and starts seeing his moves before he plays them. Sounds like a cool idea. Big fan of Pop G. So Master Chess Dojo from my home country of the United States. He's a chess trainer, coach, and player. Check out his streams as well. That's weird. I had this weird sensation. I had already played a6. Now we have a bit of a problem. This is going to turn into a Schmid-Benoni. Looks like a decent one for white, if I'm not careful here. Is this a bad Schmid-Benoni for black? It sounds like an X-Files episode. I never saw that episode, Arsenal fan. But I like watching old TV shows. It's one of my lockdown hobbies. I'll have to find that. It was weird. I looked at the stream and I thought I saw myself playing A6, but I hadn't played it yet. Because you guys said the stream was down, I was looking at the stream on the other screen. Now we have a problem with E5. Can I play B5? No. If I don't have counterplay, I mean, he's starting this push in the center. In the Schmid-Benoni, I guess my pieces would be set up differently. Knight on C7, queen on D7. This is extremely passive. I kind of like white's position here. I definitely would take white. But the typical London system player doesn't adapt well. To the position turning into a Benoni, normally. Ayesta, he's better than the average rabbit, though. Better than the average bunny. He's quite a good player, and I would think his opening knowledge, I don't know, I mean, maybe he only plays the London, but he seems a little more worldly. To adapt to a Benoni type of structure takes a certain amount of skill. I need to play this break somehow. I'm not sure I can make it work. Bob, Bob? American Traders. That's me. I moved to Hungary to escape from Donald Trump. I just didn't know it yet. I always have a different excuse for why I came here, depending on what's happening. At a given moment, E6, sack a pawn. Bob Sakaponda. Bob Sakaponda. Okay, that's crazy. Damn, like perfectly crushed like Korchnoi is white. There's this terrible position, man. Just getting totally crushed. I should have done something last move about it. This is ridiculous. Time isn't the problem, it's my position, Akshab. Maybe I'm okay somehow. Looks bad. We might be able to survive. The cube. Borg cube. Cube chess. Rook takes e7. Yes. Arsenal, keep the suggestions coming. Just not the good ones. Alright, let's just keep the good suggestions under our hat. I don't mind if you make some bad suggestions. Keep it under your hat. Weird. It's strange, but maybe I'm okay here. Bone crushing. Sacrifice. So check this out. After Queen F6, he's still winning. My stupid idea to trade queens here. He doesn't play rated games, so I don't know how strong he is objectively. But he seems like we're still an opening book. This is a new move, d5. Best according to the engine, very obvious. Robert Marcus played a. Yeah, I remember this game. Rook b8 here. Now we transpose to something. God, this is bad for black. Kavalek, 1987. And another game from 1981. Computer's recommending f5 here. But I would never play Razubayev's move, knight f6. Black's position is terrible. I don't know what to do. Black's just like clearly worse. But the opening is a complete fail for black. This is a disaster. I can't allow d5. So if I exchange pawns first, changes everything. This changes everything. I exchange pawns first and then play b6. And now your center is not as big a deal. Alright, we got to remember that if we play this again, we've got to remember to exchange pawns. And black's okay. Nice game. I have time for just a couple more games. So there's tons of challenges cannot get to, including the deadly Summon on Sound. Sorry, Summon on Sound, I've lost enough games today. Schieberspieler, no simul today. Alright. Bear down, be serious. I expect the French defense. Maybe the Sicilian. Yeah, there it is. The Sicilian defense. We did an extra long stream yesterday. You guys just can't get enough. What does he play, the Sveshnikov? Did you say you play the Sveshnikov? We had once, right? It's been a while since I had someone play the Sveshnikov. I don't know what's more wow, me playing e4 or Schieberspieler playing the Sicilian. I guess he does play this. Yeah, I played g4. Against you, I remember. I was just kidding. The Smith, I can't play the Smith-Morrow Gambit. That would justify the efforts of some evil streamers. Someone on Sound though likes the Smith. He likes the Smith-Morrow. He's an expert. So this the Sveshnikov is like a forced draw, I think. Basically. Probably. If you made Alpha Zero play Alpha Zero a million games, the match would be tied. This is definitely a line. Yeah, I think this is the better way to play with white. One of the better ways to play with white. Although a lot of people, and they may be right, like, prefer c4. Some people claim that's the better move. I'm not convinced that one is better than the other. There are different lines, Arsenal fan. There's a lot of different lines. c3 is the main move, I think. Every game is like an ops color bishop draw in the Sveshnikov. Alright, so black is fighting back for the d5 square. We can already have an ops color bishop draw. Take, knight c2. How fast can you get counterplay? See, it's destined to happen. I would like the white square bishop to leave the board and have a dominant knight on d5. I need to get my knight off of a3 though. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do other than knight c2? Yeah, I don't like the c4 variation personally. When I asked Hungarian Grandmaster Sebe Attila, he thought the last person any last good player I've discussed this line with, he was saying how he thought like c4 was the best. But I haven't like polled a lot of strong players. It's very hard for white to get an advantage against any main line opening. But it's funny that a positional player like Schieberspieler playing with Sveshnikov and opening that 35 years ago was considered like strategically dubious because of the weakness of the d5 square. But the strategy behind this is very deep, you know. Yes, obviously we have a weak square, but we play around it and then slowly regain control. The Sveshnikov is, I think, one of black's most reliable defenses, objectively. Objectify. So our big weapon is a4 on the queen side. But I know this Schieberspieler's A game is like his Caro-Kann. I'm not sure what the order is. Caro-Kann, French defense, Sicilian. He's got 3 defenses to e4. He's basically playing his 3rd string opening against me. He loves the bishop pair. What does he play against the hillbilly? I don't know. It's a good idea. You should find out. So what's happening after knight d5? Knight d5, queen b7. We have to get counterplay somehow with a4, right? That's logical. Give me pawn. No, knight d5, queen f7, bishop h5. Although maybe that's a better move order, I don't know. I think the queen b7 is the big problem. What do I do after queen b7? My rooks are connected. They're like a rubber band. I'm so compact here with no weaknesses. And its bishop on g7 is crushing my c3 pawn structure. White is very solid, and he has some weaknesses. But he also has this rolling center, so that's the main thing. He's uncharacteristically using quite a bit of time, which I guess that's a good sign. Rolling with rooks. We gotta watch for skewers. The a6 pawn could fall. Now a5. The pawn formerly known as the a6 pawn. So what happens on knight d5 or knight c6? Knight c6 looks kind of like a lost puppy. We're gonna have to find something here. My main focus is on bishop c4. Of course. He's not messing around. Could I have played b4? Is that something I should think about? It's quite a bishop on e5. Super bishop. Well, f4 was kind of weakening my pawns, and some people have a complex about not moving their f pawn, but in this opening, like, you definitely have to use that lever often. Someone on sound. I'm not sure he should have taken, by the way. I mean, he could definitely play with the protected pass pawn there. Threatening me. You're threatening me. What am I doing? So I don't have knight d6. Now the real game begins. Got him right where we want him. I'll think about it. I guess give him a draw here. I'm a nice guy. I don't want to make him lose on time in this theoretically drawn position. I don't know. Good game. We were on the ropes there. I definitely lost control of the position. All right. Oh no, chess 960. That's not allowed. Seriously, for my last game today, I'm not playing chess 960. Leon Teluca. I don't know how to pronounce that in Romanian. Hungarian, it's Luca. Lucha, probably. It's probably Lucha. Leon Teluca. Merchicha. I got a Queen A1 instead of Knight D5. Alright. My second Knight D5. Yeah, I wanted to play Queen A1. At some point, that was the original idea. Apparently, he can protect this pawn. It's playable, but it's hard to make progress. You know, I can't increase the pressure. so it's probably not as good. I'm surprised there's no games from this position, though. I'm surprised there's no games from this position. It's weird. There's only one game from Hungary, of course. There's only 11 games from this position. Only 3 games with 97. Tomcsányi Péter. Hungarian Team Championship 2008 against Samoskozy. So we followed their game exactly. I guess they just agreed to a draw here with knight c2. It's a fair result. And then we transposed another game. White played a4 first. I was afraid of like bishop b3 though. I guess that doesn't work. That might be more accurate, I don't know. Alright, next challenge. I'm not going to take the chess 960. I'm not in the mood. It'll put me in a bad mood all day if I take that challenge. Troll. I don't want to be in a bad mood all day. Alright. This is probably going to be our last game for today. I thought I was nearly lost. But at the end of the day, he has this extra pawn on the A file, but his king is open, you know, so it's like really hard for him to avoid perpetual check with the queens on the board. It's an issue. He's probably not winning because his king is so open. And as I said, the Sveshnikov is the forced draw. As expected. Bishop there. It's a weird hybrid by white. G6. Bishop f8. What am I doing? Alright, I guess I could do c5. We transpose to something. It looks like. You won with black in the Sveshnikov? Wow. In the team championship? Yeah, Oliver is hard to beat. He's very solid. Oh, on the Evil Chess website. He's solid, but he plays interesting openings. Inherently solid player with interesting openings. Not necessarily boring stuff. And only has good technique. We've only played like twice. I think I have a loss and a draw. Knight g3. So this is a hybrid between the classical and the Rubinstein variation. It's kind of weird. Yeah. I guess I have to castle. Is d5 a problem? No. It's not necessarily a problem. I'm not sure he has enough control over d5. White is playing like a really creative opening here. Okay. Well, should I take on d5 first? I think he just blundered a pawn. It's not the greatest pawn in the world. My knight's on a6. Did I blunder a piece or anything? No. This is strong, but White has pieces pointed at my king's side. But still, he lost his central pawn. If he has a double attack that I don't know about, I'm lost. Castle's queenside. Wow. White is like psychopathic, aggressive player. He's got the arsenal, time management. Just use no time. I'm scared. I don't like it when people are so violent. I try to be friendly. Violence is not the way, my friend. He's used 24 seconds for the whole game. So imagine what his rating would be if he actually took his time. You give him like another 200 rating points at least. You're basically playing as fast as humanly possible to sort of like handicap yourself. But as I was saying earlier, I hate it when I don't have time to think. I don't have time to think of my opponent's time. Chess 24 is not evil. Gigi Helis. Did you have any channel points to highlight that message? Violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. Yes. Absolutely. He found it. Okay, like theoretically I'm winning. Alright, he's got Queen A4. Is that a problem? Possibly. Possibly Queen A4 is not best. I have other ways to play this. I don't feel right about trading this pawn off. Alright. We have to turn on the calculator. But it's true. They're both commercial platforms. I just personally hate chess.com more. But the evilness of it is the same. The inherent evilness of corporate greed. Ayeste is right. The inherent evilness of charging us money to play chess on their great chess platform. I think the business model sucks, honestly. Wow. We got a George Orwell quote. Nice. Serious sport has nothing to do with fair play. It's bound up with hatred, jealousy, boastfulness, disregard for all rules, and sadistic pleasure in witnessing violence. In other words, it is war minus the shooting. Nice. Nice quote from Mr. Orwell, the author of two of my favorite books, 1984, and of course Animal Farm. Alright. Let's go. Good aggressive style from Leon, who's about to checkmate me, it appears. I'm literally about to get checkmated. Whoa. What is going on here? Are you serious? And he has 3 minutes left? the other Leon. Not quite, but he seems pretty good for his rating. He's not quite Leon. Leon. But close. His speed and you know, natural feel for aggressive moves and attack is excellent. Defense is not his strong point, but it doesn't matter. He asked for a take back. That's a good move. A new queen. Alright. Smooth victory. Got pretty scary there. That was fun. I'm not sure. Maybe white had something. Guys, I gotta go. Be here for our Sunday. I need to send a message to everybody to remind you. Sunday streamer battle. 3 o'clock. CET. Did White ever have anything in this game? Simul on Sunday. Absolutely. I like White's attacking style. Castle's queenside. Totally maniacal. This guy would like kill in 1 minute chess. He has one direction. Forward. It works or it doesn't work. No, but it wasn't enough. He was real close here with 94. I started having hallucinations, though. At this point, I started to have some hallucination. That's why I played Queen H8. That's not the best move. It worked out well, though. I like the end. We found the main 3, Astrobate. You'll play for Pandas for a small price of a pink diamond badge. Oof. Bribery. Where did you learn that? There's some Michigan electors heading over to Arsenal fans' house today. State senators. Alright, guys. I don't know. We don't pay terrorists here. We don't pay bounties or blackmail. I've been instructed not to pay the hackers. Arsenal fan. You have to play with love. You have to play for love, man. Alright, guys, I gotta go. It was fun. We'll see you later on Sunday for the streamer battle and Simul. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.